Starbucks says it wasn't.
Welcome to, I don't even remember what episode this is. I think it's 12.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 12.
A break.
Yeah, we had a break, and then we had a show, and then we had a break, and then now we're back at the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's episode 12.
Times on us. So.
Yeah, I guess. What was exciting?
Windows 10 releases today.
Right now.
Free. God. You can download it now. This guy, down over there, downloaded the ISO and prepared and did all that stuff, made his boot disk or something. Whatever it is. How big's your thumb drive?
This is 8 gig.
Okay.
You only need a 4 gig. It says 3 gigs. 3 gigs of space is what it recommends, but it's
I think the largest thumb drive I have is a 2 gig.
Yeah,
I have thumb drives really.
I have this 8 gig. I have a 16 gig in my car for music, and Kristen has like a 64 gig for her car for music, and then she has 128 gig in her Surface.
I might. Yeah. I have a 32 gig Class 10 SD card and an SD card reader, which basically acts like a thumb drive, so I might be able to use that. And it's faster than the CD-ROM, I guess. Yeah.
I guess it would be. So yeah, I am most likely going to probably do the upgrade tonight after we finish the show.
Yeah, I will.
Excuse me.
I'm not sure when I'll do my upgrade. I might just wait for Windows to upgrade it because I'm lazy like that. But I'm really curious.
You act like it's a lot of effort to just click download and make media and have it save. It does all the work for you.
I gotta find a disc. Actually, they're right back there. I don't know how many DVDs I still have.
I thought you weren't going to use a DVD.
Well, I guess I could use that ghetto. I don't even know where the card reader is, to be honest. But, anyways, I guess I could use my GoPro plugged into it. That might work. But anyways, we'll see. But,
no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I might do this upgrade. And then, like you were saying earlier, I guess Microsoft released the ISOs of all Windows 10 builds as well. So you can do clean installs, which I'm very interested in doing, especially since I'm going to be building a new computer soon. Well, not really a whole new computer, but doing upgrades. Actually, technically, I am building not really.
Yeah, it's a whole new computer. The only thing that...
Two.
What?
Technically 2.
No, it's only one new computer.
But it's
the
not
other
like
one is used
hard drive
parts
and stuff.
Dude, nobody buys a new hard drive every single time they build a new computer. They use the hard drive that they had before.
Yeah, my 10-year-old SSD.
It's fine. It works.
No, never mind. It's not 10 years old. I was trying to think how
it's
old.
Like 7 or 6 or 7 years old. 5 or 6 years old.
That was been a long time, actually.
2000. We went through this before. It's like 2010 or 11. You bought it. So 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old.
I don't have the what's it called.
Anyway, so yes,
it's a new update for
what
Microsoft or GE Force drivers.
Yeah, Cameron got it the other day. So okay, so what are you building?
So I'm building 2 new computers.
Your upgrade.
My upgrade is
your upgrade. We're not worried about the other one because you're not using it.
X99 Haswell E. Is Haswell, right? I think.
Oh my god. Yes, it's Haswell E.
I couldn't remember. I just said that. I'm like, is that right or is that the old chipset? Because they got the
Haswell E.
The Devil's Canyon or Blue Devil or whatever the hell it is. Like the current one that I have, the 4790K.
Which the Haswell E is basically based off of the Devil's Canyon platform, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, it's the same chip. The Haswell, Devil's Canyon is the Haswell E that's changed just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's changed really much. I know that different thermal, like the thermal paste or whatever.
Well, the big thing is that
spread in the core.
Your 4790K. Well, your 4790K has onboard video, whereas the 5820K doesn't.
Do they not?
Nope.
Oh.
So if your video card goes kaput, you're fucked.
That's all right. I got a spare. Actually, now I'll have a spare.
I don't think the 5820K does video. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
No. 260 GTX.
Oh, did you check to see if we were online?
I will check right now.
Sorry.
Talk away into nothing, probably. I'm clicking the play button. It's coming up. It is. Yeah, we're talking. But anyways, so yeah, I'm upgrading to the X99 platform with the 5820K, just like my buddy over here. I got it right the first time. Yeah, that guy. So, kind of mimicking his build, stealing half of his build possibly, because he hates SLI. So I might buy one of his old video cards. We'll see. Maybe. So yeah, but no, I'm upgrading to. Got a good deal on the MSI X99S, I think. Yeah, I think it's X99S SLI Plus board or something like that.
My shit, you don't even know what it is.
I don't know. I bought it yesterday. It was a deal, so I just jumped on it. But yeah, so I bought that. I'm gonna get the 5820K DDR4 RAM and all that stuff.
Yes, the 5820K does not have onboard any of the E. So any of the enthusiast build chips, even like the older ones back in the past.
I mean, I'd rather use that space for the 2 extra cores.
Yes.
So for my streaming, I will be able to stream GTA 5 now without any lag. Because with my 48 or 4790K, with medium preset at 4.6 gigahertz, I think I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, 4.6 gigahertz, medium preset. In the game would lag. I'd get FPS lags because it would just be maxing out my CPU 100% on medium preset. Actually, even high preset as well. I had to drop it down to higher, not high, faster.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't to fast. I had to drop it down to faster for there not to be any FPS lag when I was streaming. So I'm excited about that. Getting 2 more extra cores, 4 threads. Yeah, baby. So I'm going to be a streaming machine, even though I rarely stream. But I keep saying I'm gonna start streaming more, but we'll see. Yeah, all I do is play Counter-Strike.
It's just a pain in the ass. I mean,
all I do is play Counter-Strike,
but it is
like I just do stupid stuff. So
like I always tell myself, I always set up I spent a time like an hour or so making sure I had shadow play working properly, so that way I at least could hit like the Alt F10 or whatever the hell it is, and it will record like the last 5 minutes in case I do some like crazy clutch move or something.
Yeah,
never hit it. I'm always like, oh my god, and then I never hit the button.
Yeah, I did some cool clutches the other day. I was like, I'm gonna download this game and make a frag movie or something out of it, but never did.
Dude, is it? I think it's.
But yeah, so anyways, my
Counter-Strike movies are annoying to mess with, dude. There's like 5,000 files all over the fucking place, and it's like it's not just like it doesn't just save a video that you can go in and manipulate. It's really weird.
I mean, you can do the demo and then go in and like if you do like the flying cameras and stuff like that, when you set all that stuff up, yeah, it gets super annoying. And you don't just
I watch these videos now, and I'm like,
yeah, dude, people take forever to do them, but they're really good.
Go ahead. Continue on with your build.
Yeah. So my current computer, the Gigabyte Z87 or whatever board, UD3, whatever. Anyways, the board and stuff I have, and the RAM and everything, I'm selling to my sister because she has running an old. Let me see if I can remember E5200. I don't even know if they're E. 52. It was a dual core 2 duo. I think it was E5200 because I think the 85 or 8200 was like the top end dual core. But anyways, she has an old one like that. I've had a GTX 260 to upgrade her computer for the longest time. She's still using my old GT 8800 GT. Yeah, so old school. So they're gonna get
serious.
Yeah, but actually they're gonna use the i5. The i5 4670K, I think that's what it is. So that I have in the closet. I'm going to use that, so I'm going to sell this chip. Which maybe Kenny might want to buy. Doubt it, but maybe. But yeah, so if anyone wants a good overclocking Devil's Canyon, hit me up somehow on the Twitters or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm probably going to sell it for like $250.
What, the 4790K?
Yeah. That overclocks to 4.6 gigahertz at 1.28 volts, I think. I can't remember
that.
anymore. It's a pretty good chip. I think I got it to boot like 4.8 and 4.9. I never went over 1.3 volts because I think that's just too much. But I think if you had like water cooling, I don't have the best cooling as well. So, but I don't know.
That cooler's
should be
fine.
pretty good though. So I'm selling my computer and then my upgrading.
So how much are you selling your computer for? Your old one?
With the i5, 16 gigs of RAM, and the 780, $500. It's a good deal.
Yeah, it is a good deal.
Yeah, it's a couple $100 off like a new build. So like I just did a rough estimate of like a 960, 16 gigs of RAM, and i5 Devil's Canyon. Yeah, just a cheap card.
Oh, is that what she's buying?
No, she's getting the 780. But no, just like a cheap card because
780 isn't comparable to a 960.
Cost wise. Well, what I was selling it for, I'm selling it for 175 or whatever when I did it all out. But yeah, so I mean, to upgrade to 970 is what, $350 compared to $250 960. So it's a big jump.
Yeah, 780 is way better than a 960 though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Way better.
So she's getting a hell of a computer, and she's gonna get an
Yes, she
SSD. She's getting a 256 Evo 850 Evo. So from I think she has a 240 gig or 250 gig. I don't even know if it's 7200 RPM drive, but it's pretty slow. So that'll be a huge increase for them. So, and a new tower, of course. So it's like 600.
Are you buying a new case?
I'm not. I want to. I will. I gotta see what my next commission check is, but I might buy one. I really want one. My case is so old and crap now.
What you should get, is, in my opinion, if you're gonna buy anything, is because you like plain, right? Like you like just clean. You don't like the gaudy, crazy shit, or
yeah, just like a simple.
Like I think you should go with either the Define R5 or I can't remember who makes it, but the Silencio.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I can't remember who makes it. I think it's Cooler Master.
But so yeah, that's gonna be cool. So I'm upgrading to that. So
Cooler Master.
Hopefully next week. I'm expecting probably after next week's show. I'll probably do it probably Thursday or something like that. I'll take down my computer and build the other one, and build my new one and all that stuff. So we'll see. We'll see exactly when. But then I'm planning on doing a fresh install of Windows 10 with the new ISOs. But I'm still curious how they're going to do the CD keys. Like, will I get a new CD key or just use the old CD key when I do
I think you're using your old one.
Okay. That makes it even better. All right, let's take a look at this case.
It's sexy in my opinion.
You should take a look at it as well on stream.
Yeah.
So I'll compare. Oh, yeah. It's just...
it's very plain, but it's freaking beast. And the Define R4 is probably like the most purchased case like in existence at the moment. And a Define R5 just fixed the little things that the R4 didn't have and that people wanted and added to it. But I mean, it can like look at this shit. The front, it can support. I mean, I know you're not probably going water cooling anytime soon, but like front, it can support. Front can support up to a 360 millimeter. So basically a triple 120 fan, and the top can support a 420 millimeter radiator. So that's what is that, triple 140s?
Yeah.
That's fucking retarded, dude.
Well, no,
yeah, triple 140s.
Yeah, triple. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so I can't do math in my head right now. But yeah, no, so I want to get the same cooler you got. The you got the 120? I can't even remember, 140 GT or 110 GT with the
110 GTI. Yeah.
Dual 140 millimeter fans. So that's the cooler I want to grab. So it definitely has to have spot for 280 millimeter radiator or whatever it is. So yeah,
it's a damn good cooler.
Plus better cable management. My old
fairly cheap too, if I remember. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like $120, $109.
Oh, $100 is like
109's not bad.
No, it's not too bad, especially if it comes with a bunch of fans and stuff, because fans are expensive.
Let's see, Newegg.
$109.
$109, $13 shipping though. Fuck you, Newegg.
That just sucks, man. Because I got that shop runner thing that gives you free shipping on some stuff, but it's only like some things. Kind of sucks. So,
yeah, it comes with two front fans and one rear fan.
Yeah, so that's good. Plus, then if I get the other stuff, the radiators, they'll 2 more fans pulling in, stuff like that. It's actually not a lot.
ATX is just regular, right?
Yeah.
So micro ATX, ATX, and mini ITX would be okay then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. For some reason, I was thinking that there was another letter in front of ATX for like a normal size board.
No, it's just ATX.
But it is just ATX.
Yeah. So.
Sorry, I had a noob moment for a second. Oh, fuck, I just gave away our first article. I guess we'll just get into it then.
Well, you cut me off.
Oh, no, good. I'm going to switch back. Have at it, friend.
Okay,
you're on the spot now.
Sorry.
Nope, you're on the spot now.
But
so what RAM are you going with?
I'm not sure yet.
16 gigs, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, there was a deal on some G-Skill.
You can buy mine.
Ripjaw.
You can buy mine, and I'll go 32 gig.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
What do you got? Oh, I really want Corsair RAM. Because like the board I got is an all-black board, and the RAM that's on sale is red RAM, so it's like, do I want to get it, or do I want to stick with like an all-black theme, or
let me see,
theme it out, or
I can't remember what I have. I'm pretty sure mine's G-Skill. Yeah. It's been
really, but yeah, I made sure to get the board with 8 RAM slots, so I can go to.
I'm pretty sure all X99 has 8 RAM slots.
No, actually, all the cheap boards, like the cheap Gigabyte and cheap AS Rock and stuff like that, they only had 4 RAM slots, 2 on each side.
Really?
So, yeah, that's why I went with the MSI. The MSI one had 4, plus it has a bunch of other stuff. It has like a million USB ports and stuff too, which is cool. Plus it has Tri-SLI, which is good.
Let's see.
Which I won't ever use, but who knows?
Yeah, I got G-Skill Ripjaw's 4 Series 16 gig.
Yeah, that's one way.
2400.
Well, I was reading something, which kind of remember we had problems with yours when we set the RAM speed at 2400. I guess there's a multiplier error with the RAM at 11 or whatever, or the RAM multiplier at 11.
Yeah, I got 8 slots.
400.
Sorry about it.
It's bugged. That's why your computer wouldn't start when we did 2400 RAM.
What's bugged? Sorry, I was reading something.
The RAM. I don't know if it's like, it must be like in the chipset itself of the X99 chipset. There's a bug, times 11 RAM multiplier or whatever, and it won't run. So that's why you couldn't run. Remember, we're having.
So nobody can run?
I guess not. Yeah, I guess it's a bug with the chipset or something. I don't know. So I just briefly went over that when I was trying to find.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't run 2400 only, or you can't run anything higher than.
No, 2400 only. So like the next, like the RAM I was
looking
at.
Mine wasn't running 2400. Mine wasn't running 2400. Oh, yeah, you're saying that's the only number you can't run is 2400.
Yeah, remember we tried to put it at 2400 and your computer wouldn't boot at all.
Fuck, I need less than 3000 then. I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
That's so not worth it.
No.
There's not that big of a difference.
No. But what if you had 128
I spent a lot of money on this build.
Yeah, dude. Dude, probably spent like 80 bucks on RAM.
Just my motherboard, RAM, and the 2 graphics cards were $1,100.
Damn. Well, that's going to be my build, basically. I
my
priced it out to be $1,000.
My case, CPU, and cooler was another $660. And then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just been replace orders and all that shit.
DDR4 RAM's dropped a lot.
Yeah.
Because it was like 150, 160 when you bought it, right?
Yeah, I think I paid I don't know, it doesn't tell me how much I pay because it shows whatever the price is now.
Oh. This should be like a way to check your invoice.
Yeah, I guess I could look at the invoice, but yeah, it's 125 now, and I'm pretty sure I paid like I think I paid like 145 or 150. I don't remember.
It's like 140 for invoice. 120 for RAM.
Let's see.
So, which is actually almost comparable to
God. I must have got a deal. I don't think I paid that much.
I remember it was expensive, but I don't remember.
$220.
Really? Holy shit!
So it's $100 off already right now.
Because that's what I was looking at. Because like DDR3, like 16 gigs.
It's pointless to go DDR3 now. I would just go X99 if I was building a new computer.
To get 16 gigs of DDR3 is like $110 or $100 now. So that's when I was looking at DDR4 prices. I'm like, wow, it's so cheap. It's like almost the same price.
Because it's not the new hotness anymore.
Yeah, it is like what, 6 months old now? When'd you do your build?
February.
Yeah, so close to 6 months old.
Late January, early February.
Yeah, almost.
I started ordering this stuff mid-January when I started getting my paychecks in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My overtime. Yeah, this my order was placed for the board, RAM, and the video cards was placed the day before my birthday, January 30th.
Oh, so almost. One more. It's been 5 months and 30 days or whatever. I don't know.
I remember I ordered it because it was on a Friday. I ordered it on a Friday at work because it was payday. So I was like, order. And then I went in Saturday to work overtime or whatever, and we were talking about my fucking build the entire time we were installing computers.
Hell yeah. So.
What's the water cooler down to now?
I think we
haven't even talked about anything yet. This is kind of how I wanted the show to be anyways, just kind of talking about tech.
This is good stuff.
$130.
That's what you paid?
Cooler. Yeah.
And they're like $130 now, so.
Yeah, $130. So, that's what I'm looking at now. That's the now price.
Yeah.
99 cents shipping? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Just make it free.
That's Newegg though, so they don't like the shop runner thing. It's free 2-day shipping, but if there's a price on it, it's whatever the price is. Like it's not like Newegg Prime where it just makes everything 2-day shipping, which kind of sucks.
Dumb. Newegg's a pile of shit now.
They really are.
I really hate them.
Yeah.
They rarely have a deal that makes me go, oh my god.
No, but that $40 off. What I said, and $7.28. It was already $7.29. At least, well, here where I was in Florida, and then there's Newegg's in California or whatever. Board. So I was like, oh, so I saved $40.
What is it again?
What, my board?
Yeah.
The MSI X99S. Yeah, X99S SLI Plus. It's a cheap board, but it's okay. Like, it doesn't have the latest audio drive or the Realtek
that thing looks sexy,
audio thing.
Though.
Yeah, it's like all black.
All
it's nice.
Black?
Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I kind of want to get all black RAM too. But yeah. And for the price I paid after, because I had a $20 mail-in rebate as well. So after I get the mail-in rebate, it'll be like $163 that I paid for the board. So good deal.
Jesus Christ, that has a lot of USB 3.0 ports on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, it has
a bunch of SATA ports too.
Yeah, a bunch from. It has 3 different controllers though. It uses the X99 controller, of course, for some of the USB 3s. I think all the main ones on the back. And
how much did you pay for it?
I paid 182 shipped. 182.99 shipped.
It's
and then a $20 mail-in rebate. Yeah, because it was $220 minus a $40 instant rebate. That was good for that day only. So it brought it down to $182, then a $20 mail-in rebate on top. So $162 after mail-in rebate. Then I just got to get the. I'm looking at on Newegg they have the Intel chip, the 8220K. They have the Intel package. Remember that I was talking about a while ago? It comes with like CS:GO and Smite and Final Fantasy and some other games. So I'll probably get that too. See if I can trade my copy of CS:GO for like skins or something. I don't know. Nice. I hope they give you like a key, or I can input it like a gift copy on Steam so I can trade it to someone or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. But and then damn it, that's right. I was kind of hoping to get that too. I don't know why, but because I was gonna buy a 970, right? But if I buy yours, then I won't get it. But if you buy a 970 now with NVIDIA cards, you get Metal Gear Solid 5 for free.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. But might be buying one of your SLI cards because you don't like SLI anymore.
Maybe. It's not that I don't like it. It's just
no. It's just easier to have a single card.
It's easier to have a single card, and to be quite honest with you,
I gave him the ploy to sell me one, sell my other buddy one, and then he could buy a 980 Ti.
The thing that pisses me off the most about it, though, is that like if I want to switch, like because like Counter-Strike, for whatever reason, doesn't like it, and I don't need it. I mean, I'm maxing out the 300 frames per second even on a single card, so I'm not.
Yeah, my 780 maxes.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about it, but it like causes hitching. Like you'll just be running along, and it's like.
Little micro stutters.
Little micro stutters all over the fucking place, and that pisses me off. And then to disable SLI, I have to quit out of Skype. I have to quit everything or exit out of everything Chrome or Google or whatever out of the system tray or whatever. And then half the time, and then it finally lets me switch. Which, it's like almost like, turn off SLI or whatever, and then it's almost like you're upgrading a driver. Like all the screens go black, and then it comes back, and then it kind of moves some screens around. You're like, what the fuck's going on? And then so you put all your windows back where you want them at, or whatever, and then you go to play, and half the time it's still a little bit buggy until you restart the computer. So it's like, it's a pain in the fucking ass. It's like, how hard is it just to say, I want to turn one off, for Christ's sake?
Yeah. That's why DirectX... with Windows 10 coming out and DirectX 12, once that multi-GPU thing gets enabled, hopefully that'll be a lot better. But
yeah, so I mean, I know I'll be.
They still got to implement DirectX 12.
I want to go with a 980 Ti, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to go with a 980 Ti?
I mean, if you think about it, if you sell both your cards sell both your cards for $600, it's only a couple bucks out of pocket.
Yeah, it is, and trust me, I'm all for it. I mean, I'm not worried about that part of it. It's just, I don't know.
980 Ti is a beast. I want one so bad, but I just can't.
980 Ti is a beast, but I just don't think that we can convince our other companion to purchase my other card.
Yeah, I know. Kind of sucks. I was hoping some of those
because they're good cards. Well, he asked. He goes, does it still have the fan noise problem? I was like, there was never a problem with the fan. I was like, it's coil whine. I was like, and the only time I ever hear them now, because I know at least whenever we built his computer, he had his tower like in when I went back to fix it because he tried to download a book. He has his tower like right beside him, like you do, like right on the thing. So it's like it would be noticeable to him. I know it would be. Mm-hmm. Mine's down on the floor, and I can hear it sometimes, and I got a pretty silent case. So,
you have to deal with
but with those, I'd only really hear them whenever it's like over like 260 FPS. Yeah. Like I rarely hear it through Counter-Strike. I don't have a problem with that, but like in menus and stuff, of course, which that's pretty typical. You'll hear it screaming during that, but.
Yeah, I think with a single card, though, you're not going to have that horsepower, so the FPS won't be as high. So, plus Kenny plays on that TV anyway, so you could just enable VSync and wouldn't have any issues.
Oh, that's true.
So
that is true. I was looking because Tech Syndicate
input lag.
Logan on Tech Syndicate or whatever, he's pretty big on YouTube or whatever, and I was watching a video because I remember hearing about that board, and they used the X99 MSI X99S SLI Plus for their build for like a new gaming PC they were building for somebody or whatever. No,
you tell me
they said that they liked it
because I already bought it. Good. No, I mean, everyone that I read, it's just like I read, the MSI boards are really good, but the cheap MSI boards, they cheap out on some of the components,
that's the thing,
which is understandable, but
it's like what I realize now, like whenever I was looking through mine, because obviously I was really freaking out because I was getting ready to spend a shitload of money because it was whenever X99 was still like really fresh and brand new, so it was really a lot of money, and I wanted to make sure that I was getting the best that I could get, and
plus you wanted the red theme too.
Yeah.
For Project Crimson or
Project Crimson. Yeah, Project Crimson.
Yeah.
And then so
where'd you get a Crimson Web butterfly knife then?
because it's ugly. But no, I wanted to make sure that I could get the best that I could get or whatever. But like I noticed that it's like you read reviews about a motherboard or a video card or any other computer component, and it's like, oh well, you know, if it's under like $300, it's shit. You know what I mean? Like they give it bad reviews and say, oh well, it's you know, if I ever had to do it again, I'd definitely go with this board. And then that
those are
go
people
look.
saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Reviews, really.
Not like, you know, official reviews, but I'm just saying like that when you go and read reviews on like Amazon or Newegg or wherever that you're going to buy it from, it's like, oh well, if I wouldn't go with this board, I would go with this one. And then you click that link and it's like a $460 like Sniper G1 board or whatever, and you're like,
but that's kind of the problem with review sites too. Like I mean I understand from the manufacturer's point of view, they want to give you their best board, so they hype up that board and they make the most profit off it. Of course they're high-end boards, they're making more profit off the low-end low-end boards. So I mean I can understand that, but these like low-end boards you can't find any reviews on because like they don't give out samples, so you have to find someone that actually bought it and then review it. So that's what kind of sucks. When I was trying to find, all I found was a few like comparison reviews, not like full reviews on the board where they go through in depth and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know, just on my quick searching before I impulse bought it. But yeah, I figured we'll see. It has a warranty anyway, so I can always send it back, I guess. But
yeah, I haven't had any problems with my board. It's actually been pretty good. But
yeah, I've only had one board die on me, and that was an Asus board. That was my.
That was the one that the one that died and then fried the RAM too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I still have that RAM Q6600.
Yeah, my Q6600 build that I had.
Here now.
The Asus, I can't even remember the board. The P35, I think it was either P. Yeah, I think it was a 35 P35 motherboard or whatever it was. But yeah, that board died on me. But that was after a couple years, so it was weird. I don't know if that. Well, because I know I used that same power supply for a long time, so it wasn't like a power supply issue. I don't know. The board died and it fried the RAM at the same time, so that's what caused me to upgrade to Sandy Bridge. So I upgraded to Sandy Bridge then, and then then we did the swap with you. I swapped out my stuff for your Haswell stuff.
Oh yeah.
When you bought your X99, and then so now
Cameron has your Sandy Bridge stuff.
Yeah. See, I still have it. Did you ever overclock that thing? Because that thing overclocked like a beast. Yo, I could get that thing. I could get that thing to run in Windows at 5 gigahertz at like 1.29. Or no, I think it had 1.3 volt or 3.2 volts or something like that at boot Windows 5 gigahertz.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he doesn't
beast.
Know that.
No, but yeah.
He's good.
So no, I definitely want to get into more streaming and stuff, though, especially have this beast CPU.
Yeah.
Video rendering. I don't know what, but somehow I'm going to render video. Maybe
streaming's cool, but it's just like it always seems like I have a problem. It's like everybody else's streams, they don't really have that much of an issue, and like I always think the quality looks like shit, and it makes me mad because you don't get that good quality and good streaming, and it always seems to be buffering because you're not Summit or you're not, you're not.
I think it's been better
top dog, so it's like
the new shit on the latest settings that we've gotten, or that I found. Remember, with the buffer size smaller than the actual stream size.
Yeah.
That seems to be working really well with me. I haven't had any issues with it. Of course, I haven't streamed that much, but that got rid of all my lag issues, the CS:GO and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I don't know how Summit streams. Does he use a separate streaming computer?
No, he uses the same computer. He has like a 5930K or something like that. But he streams at all default settings. Like it's still faster or whatever, fastest or whatever the default is. So his when he was playing Arma 3 Breaking Point, I think it was, like there's a lot of grass in that. Like over the top grass. Like it looked like shit. Because there was no detail. He didn't have enough compression and stuff like that. So, or the bit rate wasn't high enough. So it looked like shit. Wow, so okay. Summit Stream is one of the lower quality streams, but like all the top end people usually have streaming PCs. I don't know why Summit hasn't. have set that up. I guess because he's not a tech nerd like most streamers are.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So like,
I think he would be, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah. So he's got a beast computer though.
Yeah, would be nice. Does he have a single 980 Ti or was he SLI 980 Ti? I can't remember.
I think he had SLI Titan
I'm pretty
X's.
sure he had Titan X's.
Yeah, because when the Titan X's, him and Lyric got
so
Lyric,
dumb.
Lyric
so
got
overkill.
dry.
Then he has to have a
SLI.
5960X then.
Maybe, yeah. I know it's one of the top of the line, the higher end CPUs.
Because if he went with if he went with SLI Titan X's but got a 5930K, he's a fucking moron.
Oh, the 5930K is fine. It still has 32.
5930K is really not that much better than the 5820K though. Is all I'm saying.
No, it has the 32 lanes of PCI Express.
Yeah, I know, but if you're gonna go with $2,000 cards for your graphics, why wouldn't you go? The CPU is more important than the graphics cards at that point.
But really, is the CPU
5960K X is a beast.
But
like that's borderline
that's
server computing power, dude.
That's a 8-core. Is it, or is that still a 6-core?
I don't remember.
If it's a 6-core, there's not a huge step up. I mean, it might be like 4 gigahertz native or something like that, but
yeah, it's 8-core.
Okay, I think his is. It might be 8-core. He might have an 8-core, but I'm sure Lyric probably has that because he's a nerd and will spend the money on cool stuff. Well, he has SLI Titan X's too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
so dumb.
I mean, make him $1,000 a day.
Dude, that shit's so not needed though. It's a freaking I don't know.
Dude, you have the money.
You have the money, I know, but it's still.
And if you think about it, that's his job. So why not?
But it doesn't benefit him at all.
Why doesn't it?
Because it's the only thing that you're getting from a Titan X over a 980 Ti is before the higher VRAM. That's it.
Yeah, this was before the 980 Ti's came out, of course.
Oh yeah, but if they were, well, if he was as nerdy as he says or thinks he is, or people think he is, then he would have known that the 980 Ti was being worked on whenever the Titan X's were announced.
I think he did. He just didn't. I mean,
I don't know. I'm just saying. You have the money, sure, but it's still it's just pointless.
Oh
like,
yeah,
the Titan X's are fucking pointless.
What's this man game? Arma 3, which doesn't take.
It doesn't use any fucking thing.
Because it's all CPU. I mean,
I'm pretty sure the freaking 680 still runs that fine.
Yeah, I mean, most of the servers, unless you're playing single player on Arma, it's all server related. Like your FPS is based off of the server tick rate. So that's what kind of sucks. Which
is like a horrible freaking layout, in my opinion. But
so I'm hoping, like they're saying they're going to upgrade. Like I think, the Infusion engine that's coming out with DirectX 12 and all that other stuff. They're gonna do that with Arma as well. Like they're trying to produce it so Daisy, will use it, and then Arma 3 will use it as well. So once it comes out. Okay. So hopefully that'll fix a lot of the issues. And they said they're going to implement DirectX 12, so excited about that in 28 that comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with this beast computer, I might be able to run 21 FPS in cities in Daisy. I don't know. I haven't played Daisy in forever.
Yeah, I haven't played Daisy with this new setup. I just have no desire to play it anymore.
I do every once in a while. Like I read. I'm still on the subreddit or whatever.
I'm on the subreddit too.
But you go through and see some of the new stuff, and you're like, oh man, I remember going and
it's like, oh man, that does look kind of cool. But then it's like, you get in it, and then we spend like fucking forever trying to find each other, and then you spend forever trying to gear up, and then you literally just die in seconds. Like there's like
there's no one on the server because you're trying to find each other and not die. So
yeah,
then you find anyone, and then it's like, okay, well, there's no one on the server, or there are people on the server. You like get on a medium pop server or something like that with like 10, 15 people on it, and you never see anyone. It's like, kind of sucks. I agree in that aspect, but
you're like, all you're doing is just running around for 4.5 hours, and then the next thing you know, you're like, oh,
that's why I kind of wanted to play Arma 2 mod.
That was a fun firefight, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning now, so it's time to go to bed, and we just had like one firefight.
Yeah, that's why I like it's like Arma 2 mod was good because they had all the vehicles and everything like that. It was go easy to.
Yeah.
If someone died, just find a vehicle, or like the ones where you can deploy a bike and just deploy a bike and go meet up and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's not super survival-esque, but
I don't care.
it was fun to play.
There's nothing survival-esque about Arma or DayZ and all that shit, the mod or not. I mean, it's just all it is a freaking humongous deathmatch.
Yeah. Well, that's what people enjoy doing, which I enjoy doing too.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like
it's also I also like the aspect of going and searching for stuff and
but you never find anything. That's just it.
Well, yeah,
you go out and search for a vehicle, and a bunch of 13, 14-year-old kids have every fucking vehicle parked at their base on the server because they had nothing better to do.
There's nothing better than more going through the woods and finding bases and going raiding, stealing all their cool guns and stuff.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was pretty cool. But I don't know. It's just my time is valuable to me now.
Yeah, it's not the same as it used to be.
I mean, I'd say that we still blow like 8 hours in one sitting playing a fucking game late at night or whatever. But it's like I want the most for my time that I'm gonna spend. Like GTA 5, I can jump into it, and even though we can't really find or do the heists or whatever, or we're like, yeah, I guess we can jump into GTA 5. We always end up fucking laughing our asses off and having some freaking awesome moments, which is what gaming is all about. Yeah. Just like with Counter-Strike, it's always something going on. There's no point of boredom. There's no point of slow time. You're always on edge. You're always waiting for somebody to come around that fucking corner. Something all the time. And like when we play even Borderlands, like we never thought we'd ever be playing Borderlands 2, but it's actually kind of fun, and it's a story. You can actually progress through something.
I don't know how to do the story. I've just been shooting stuff.
Yeah,
like if someone asked me what Borderlands 2 is about, I couldn't tell you.
No, I couldn't tell you either. I'm just saying there's a progression, you're working towards a goal, like Kenny said. It's like you're working towards a common goal.
Getting upgrades on your gun.
And getting upgrades, and like you see a new weapon drop, and you're like, oh, it's shit. You just get super excited for nothing. But
dude, those keys, like you had to get off because Cameron was getting sick or whatever, but these like golden keys, dude, they give out some good guns, man.
Yeah, you guys open the case. Both of you open up a fucking case, and I didn't have a key. I'm like, I never got a key.
I had 9 keys. I opened like 3 cases.
I walked up to that freaking.
Kenny kept opening cases, and like, dude, that's like all purple guns with all kinds of cool stuff. It's like I got like this laser plasma gun.
How long did you guys play after I got off?
Like, no, we left right when you left. Oh. But like when you just put your headset down and went in the other room.
Oh, is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah, for like 10 minutes we just kept using the cases and getting guns and doing.
Yeah, because I heard you all going, oh my god, and like talking through my headset when I was walking back in the room. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So no, that's what we're doing now, getting all the cool guns. But yeah, I opened it 2 or 3 times. Some good guns.
Well, there's that one gold case or whatever that was right outside.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Like
you open that. Yeah.
I walked up to it every single time, and it says I have no keys. I don't know how you had fucking 9. Where the hell are you finding all these?
Yeah, because Kenny's like, I could just open them all the time. I'm like, there has to be somewhere where it says the keys, and then I walk up to it, and up on the right hand side or whatever. I guess it'd be if you're looking at them. But anyways, on the right hand side, it shows like it said 9 keys or parentheses.
Yeah, every time I walk up to it, it shows the key symbol, and then it shows a red thing next to it, and it says you cannot afford this.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know how you guys getting all these gold keys. I'm like dropping.
That's because we're killing everyone, and you're back there lollygagging and like trying to be cool with your like super sniper guy or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's jump into this shit. We're like 45 minutes into it, and we haven't even started the articles.
All right. Let's go for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be up till 4 o'clock in the morning installing Windows 10. Probably won't even do it tonight. I'll be fucking lazy and not do it. I want to play some more Rocket League, man. I'm fucking addicted to that shit.
That game's fun. I just gotta get an Xbox controller and buy the game, and I'm spending all my money on this computer.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just queue up for either 2v2 or 3v3 and just play against random people or whatever, and just it's fun.
Oh yeah, I watched some.
The match is like 5 minutes long, and then you finish it, and you exit the main menu and just go play again online, set it up, and wait for ranked matches. You join one, you play. It's so fast. So it's nice. I could just jump into it for a little while I'm waiting for the oven to preheat or whatever. I can play like 3 or 4 matches and then go.
Exactly.
It's perfect. All right, so let's switch on over. Oops, I hit the wrong key. Switch on over. All right. So, is your chat working now?
Yes,
so
it is.
You can post the links.
I can.
Okay.
Here, I'll post this one.
I just did. So I can start off reading the thing while you post it. All right. So first up is the UK says it's once again illegal to rip CDs for personal use. So beforehand, it was illegal to rip CDs for personal use, but then for a year they didn't have a law against it, I guess. So for
really?
like one whole year, I guess they didn't renew it or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
And so it was okay and allowed and legal to rip your own CDs for personal use for like the whole like past year of 2014, I guess. And now they're like, no more.
It's retarded.
They claim that this format shift cost creators an estimated $90.5 million a year.
Well, I can understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just go rip your own, DVD or whatever, CD,
I got to ask you,
copy of it for MP3s rather than having them go buy, an MP3 album or whatever of the stuff they've already had. Yeah, it'll lose sales, but
you're forcing somebody to buy something over and over again just because it's on a different media. It's like, go fuck yourself.
Well, technically,
like they expect you to buy a copy of a CD or a song for your house, for your work, and for your car. They don't want you to rip it to where it's digital so you can just fucking have it anywhere you want it.
Well,
I mean, if you bought it on your phone,
it's
you can
fine
listen to
if
it
you
anywhere,
take it. If you have one media and you take it to each of those places, they just don't want it the same or the media at all 3 places at the same time.
Basically, what they're saying is that they don't want you to do it for personal use because they immediately think that you're just giving it out to a bunch of other people and pirating it.
Well, no.
It has nothing to do with personal use. It has nothing to do with that. They're just calling it that they don't want you to use it for personal use.
They just want you to buy multiple copies. That's all they want.
But I think this is more trying to say that they're trying to combat me buying a CD, me ripping it.
That's what they say. They just want you to buy multiple copies. That's all they want. They don't care.
Go shove it up their ass.
They know that it's not piracy. Causing. You're not causing piracy because you can rip your own DVDs or.
Let's be real here, CDs. Though. Every single time you read about somebody having their own home server or anything else, and they say that they're using a certain media center software or whatever, and they say that they're using their own personal ripped DVDs and Blu-rays, do you immediately think, oh yeah, they're legit and they're just watching their ripped personal DVDs and Blu-rays? Or is the first thing that pops into your head is, you mean you're pirating shit?
No, it's completely legit.
Okay. Because whenever I read somebody say that exact line, the first thing that pops in my head is you're torrenting your shit. And you're just trying not to show that you're torrenting your shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, who the fuck rips a DVD and keeps it on a server?
I'm sure
some people do it, but...
Yeah.
What does he do? Throw the DVD away after he's done?
No, they just put it on the shelf.
So you have it on the fucking shelf, so what's the deal? You're not saving space.
No, quick access to any movie you want. It's like Netflix. You just go, type in the movie, and start playing it. I mean...
Yeah...
If you had money to blow, why not? Like, you've enjoy movies or whatever, and you had money to blow, too. And you're a tech nerd, then you could have a home theater PC with a NAS somewhere and just rip all your DVDs or Blu-rays and super high quality and leave it there. I mean, that's
I'd say out of all the
100 people that actually do it, but
I'd say out of all the people that are doing it, maybe 10% are legit.
Oh yeah. I agree completely, but
Okay.
A law like this doesn't prevent those people from downloading stuff. So I mean, it's a stupid law. And
I think that's what I'm saying. Though.
Having
I think
a law like this doesn't decrease piracy at all.
But there's no. That's what it says here. It's like it says there's no way to enforce this.
Mm-hmm. No, but I mean, if you think about it, it's the end user agreements, the EULAs and stuff. You just click accept to or whatever. Or I agree or okay or whatever. Half of that stuff saying this stuff isn't yours. You're allowed to use it.
Like I rip a CD, okay? I rip the CD onto my computer and then I upload it to my Google Play music library. How are they going to prove that I didn't buy that song? I mean, I guess they could go to Google and go through their records or whatever and see whether I purchased that song or not. But if I'm listening to it on my phone through my car or listening to it in my headphones at work or whatever, how are they going to know that I didn't buy it on my phone or on my device or wherever it is that you're... I don't know. There's no way to prove this. There's no way
mean, there is. There is a way to prove it, but, I mean, it's going
to cost way too much money to enforce this shit.
For the return they'd get, it'd just be stupid. I mean, yeah, they can go around suing people for, $100 million, but because they have 30 albums on their computer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's pointless and stupid. It's just I don't even know if this is like a IRA implemented law or something or backed law in the UK, but
I don't even know why this is even a problem. I mean, do people really still rip CDs?
Do people even buy CDs?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, no.
DVDs,
I mean, DVDs,
yes.
maybe. Yeah, movies and stuff, maybe.
There's loads of people that I see that are still buying DVDs because they don't go to Blu-ray. God, I can't even remember the last time I bought a Blu-ray. I remember I was so into that shit, man. If it wasn't on Blu-ray, it was absolute trash. And I was like super crazy about it. Now I just watch whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Like I'm like this close to selling my entire entertainment center. Like keeping the TV, of course, because I haven't turned on my $785 receiver in fucking forever. I mean, my whole entire sound system for my home theater system or whatever, not including the TV, probably cost me $1,300-$1,400.
Yeah,
with the speakers and everything, and I haven't used it in probably. I don't think I've turned. Last time I turned it on was probably.
You watch TV and movies all the time.
Yeah, I just use the TV speakers.
That's weird.
Because I use my Chromecast, and my Chromecast is plugged directly into my TV, not the back of my receiver.
Well, don't you have like my TV has an optical out that goes?
I don't use optical. I never used optical because it was always Blu-ray, and I wanted the best quality, which would require.
Well, you're using your Chromecast.
Well, now I am, yes.
So
I'm not going to go buy an optical cable. That's fucking retarded. I don't have an optical cable.
I got
optical cables from like '97 and their shit.
I got a 6-foot one that I use. I was going to use for my computer when I hooked it up to the TV.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
it's really just not worth it because the movies that I usually watch are all in fucking stereo anyway because they're shit.
Like Netflix movies are all
Netflix. Some are 5.1.
Not at all. So, but I mean. You don't watch any, like you don't go to Redbox and get a movie occasionally?
I have never rented from Redbox ever.
Oh, really? No, I think Redbox is good, man.
I usually
it's like
just
$1.50 to go to get like a new release, like a cool movie that comes out.
I usually just find
just load it in.
I usually just
I
usually just happen upon my movies and then I watch it and
happen upon.
I just stumble across it and I'm like, hey, look at this, and I watch it. And 9 times out of 10, they're in stereo. So.
Kickasstorrents.com. Oh, look, a movie, But yeah, those are all in like 5.1 and stuff.
Yeah, if you want to download those. I don't download those because they're bigger. And they take
you download the crap quality ones?
No.
No.
I buy the HD ones. I just don't buy the ones that are like a Blu-ray rip with 5.1 HD audio and all that bullshit.
Buy?
Yeah.
Liar.
I don't download the ones that have Blu-ray quality and Blu-ray audio because it's not worth it anymore to download an 18 gigabyte or 20 something gigabyte video just to watch it for an hour and a half and say cool and then turn it off. I'm not into it anymore.
If there's enough seeds, it's not bad because it only takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but still, it's just.
But
why take 20 minutes when I could take 4 and I can watch it now?
Get better quality.
720p is fine for a movie now. I'm not that crazy worried about the quality anymore. I don't know. I'm just out of it. I grew out of it. I just want to watch the movie and say, yeah, it was good or it sucked ass, and then go back to playing games or doing something else.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't watched a movie in forever. Like, I haven't downloaded or torrented a movie in probably 4 years, 5 years. I just got to get Redbox and I want to see a newer movie, and then just get the Blu-ray. That's $1.50. It's cheap. It's easy. It's right around the corner.
I think I broke out my first Blu-ray in probably about 2 years. Like 2 weeks ago when Cameron asked to watch one on the PS3 in his room. He wanted to watch Up.
I think you stole one of my Blu-rays.
I have several of your Blu-rays, or Kenny. No, Kenny doesn't have Blu-rays, so yeah, they're yours. I have Super Troopers. I have Terminator.
That's the one.
And I have.
I didn't even know I had that. All I know is Super Troopers.
It was Super Troopers, Terminator, and there's another one.
Yeah,
that's yours. I can't remember what it is.
The only one, I think the last Blue. I've watched some since then, but kind of want to watch Band of Brothers again. Might have to do that in a marathon. Though, there's so many shows I want to watch. Like, I haven't even finished watching House of Cards. Like, I started the series and just stopped. I mean, I played a bunch of video games, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
sad.
Whatever brings you entertainment, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So Google Plus Photos will shut down in a few days. 1st. What is it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, August 1st. So it will be removed starting off with Android first, then the web, then iOS. If you would like to continue seeing your photos on Android, obviously you should download their Google Photos app. I mean, everybody and their grandmother should have that by now. It looks like a little pinwheel.
I don't know if I have it. I don't use Google Pictures though, so
yeah.
I don't know. It just always asked me if I wanted to sync all my pictures to Google Plus. I'm like, no, I do not.
Yeah, I don't sync mine to Google Plus, but I sync it all to Google Photos.
I don't want my Wang picture going up on the internet unless I put it up there.
Yeah. No.
It scare some people.
No, I don't do an auto
I didn't even know that was humanly possible.
So it says if you have a bunch of photos on Google Plus Photos, don't worry, you will automatically be able to access all of your photos from the new app, as well as www.photos.google.com.
So it's all there.
I don't even know what I have on there. Let me see. I don't know if I want to show this.
The only stuff that Google Plus photos that I have are Google Pictures or Picasa. That's not Picasa, but whatever it is. It's all like the photos we send back and forth over Hangouts. That's pretty much all the photos that I have on there.
Yeah. What was it? Photos.google.com?
I think so. Oh man, Wang Pictures. Rip Twitch channel. TOS reported. Man, that's so annoying with the Gmail app. It's like, oh, try this app. Oh, try this app. It's getting kind of annoying. You got a bunch of weird stuff on there.
Yeah. It's all shit, like random shit from work and stuff. Like, these are my flat files that I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
So building 1.
Oh, is that a Wang picture?
Yeah, that's the tip of my wang.
Pissing on the stuff.
I was holding it up like this, and I was holding up my camera up like this, and I still caught a picture of my tip of my wing. That should give you an idea. So yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it's cool, I guess. It just kind of throws the pictures all over the fucking place, though.
Yeah, I've never used Google Photo or Google Plus Photos anyway, so I don't know how it is, like how it was before.
Let's see, you got collections, so it's
a little bit more organized.
Yeah, so you can see, like, yeah, it's a little more organized.
Wait, is this Google Plus Photos or is this?
Yeah, no, this is Google Photos.
Okay. Wait, the new one or the old one?
No, this is the new one.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's fine. It's the same thing. They just changed the name.
What I like is the actual...
Did you hear they got rid of Google Plus integration for YouTube?
I did hear that. You want to know where I heard it from?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, snap.
Damn, you didn't even... You forgot your link, man, for the last article. You fail so bad.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Your chat's lagged.
My chat is not lagged. Yeah, now it goes up. Amazing. But no, this is what I like about the new Photos app. I don't know if you can really see it, but like it shows it all tiled, like the pictures we were just looking at.
Yeah.
And then if I like swipe out, it's kind of hard to see.
Smaller.
It shows it smaller and by month.
Oh, that's nice.
And then if you can't, you can't zoom out anymore. So like if you zoom out and then you zoom, this is gonna be really hard to do. Oh fuck. Yeah, you zoom in and then you can get the bigger picture or whatever, and then you can go closer up, and then if you zoom in again, then it breaks it down by day.
Oh, nice.
That you took it. And then if you zoom in again, then it just has like a gigantic tile of the picture, so you can swipe through them all. So that was badass. Like I was watching.
So bad. I can't wait for Google to come out with the new Nexus 5.
Yeah,
dude.
I told Kristen I'm thinking about talking to T-Mobile about upgrading to those bad boys whenever they come around, because it will be at our 2-year mark.
Well, there's no really 2 year.
Well, no, but that means our phone will be paid off.
Yeah.
Because we have to pay it off in 2 years with the plan.
Yeah, but dude, today, my office, because we use the office phone, it's like you can use the cell phone as well. There's an app for it or whatever. Dude, I wanted to break my phone in half. I just have enough of problems with it today.
There's an app to use your phone as an office phone? What?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, because it's like a AT&T Office at Hand app, and you can use Wi-Fi calling and stuff like that, so you can call from your cell phone rather than desk phone and stuff. It's a nice app, but man, on my slow phone, it takes forever, dude. I did think about it. I wanted to snap my phone in half because it was annoying me so bad. I was raging. Like literally, I just wanted to snap it in half.
I haven't had a phone make me feel that way since my BlackBerry.
That's $600 I gotta spend, and then I can't buy my computer, so I refrained.
That's how I am, dude. Because I'm like, man, I really want a new phone. This one, I don't even need a new phone. This phone's serving its purpose, So I'm like,
I got a Galaxy.
I want a new phone. Yeah, I really want a new phone. And then I'm like, oh, it's like $600 or $500 for a new phone. I'm like, I could buy so much cool shit with that $500. I could buy a nice new sweet chair. I could buy like another
chair. I could buy like a Counter-Strike knife. I thought about that. I was like, ooh, $20 mail-in rebate. I could buy some skins with that. But I was like, no, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Buy something else with it.
Yeah.
Video games.
So anyway, Google's officially ending their forced Google Plus integration. First up is YouTube. So a lot of people are like super stoked about this because they cried like a bunch of bitches whenever Google Plus. You had to have Google Plus account to. I don't know what everybody's deal is. I mean, everything that I read about Google Plus, everybody's like, and like just now on Google Plus, and they always show like an empty desert like meme picture, and then or like they're like, oh, does anybody still use Google Plus? I don't even think anybody. It's the most active fucking thing I have ever seen. Like if people actually had common sense and knew how to use it properly, because I use it for business related things and tech related things. Like Facebook is all like family and friends and bullshit racist crap that's going on in the news, and then Google Plus, there's none of that, because the people that post all that stuff I remove from my circles or whatever, which I can do on Facebook technically as well, but
yeah, it's just how to use it.
I would have to remove everybody though on Facebook. That's the thing. Like on Google Plus, you know how we use Twitter. Like Twitter, we used it to follow people. We didn't really tweet or anything. I
tweet all the time, yo. I'm like someone. I'm like at NVIDIA. Yo, hook me up with one of them 980 Ti's, dog. I'm like, screw you.
Hashtag poor folk. But like with Facebook or whatever, you got. Anybody shares. I mean, like my brother could share something. What am I going to do? Bye, bro. And then my sister shares something that irritates me. Okay, bye, sis. And then, so at the end of the day, I have like one person on Facebook, and that would be Kristen. So it's like
hide her shit so fast.
And then so it's like that doesn't make any sense. But like on Google Plus, I go on Google Plus or whatever, and it's like all the shit that I want to see. I have like a gaming circle or gaming group that I'm in. I have a tech group that I'm in. I have an IT group that I'm in, and it's just my feed is everything that I want to see. There's no bullshit. There's no drama, and it's full. Like you'll see what's hot on Google now or whatever, and it has like 3,000 plus. I mean, it's not millions of freaking views and shares like Facebook is, of course, but there's like thousands of plus ones and shares on it or whatever, and it's like meaningful shit that you can actually learn from. Like it just seems like it's more like
it's how you use it.
But that's the thing, though. It's like it seems to me like Google Plus is just more like techie, smart, sciencey, and that type of shit.
Yeah, it's geared
whereas
more
Facebook is just garbage. It's just like people just word vomit everywhere, all over fucking Facebook.
That's what people want. Unfortunately.
So people like complain about it, and I don't know. I guess I can understand the whole. It led to the influx of spam. I wouldn't call it spam, but like whenever you comment on a YouTube video, if you don't check the box that says share on Google Plus, then your comment gets posted. But I've had a lot of awesome conversations come from that on Google Plus. Personally, like I'll like something or comment on something with like Jay's 2 cents video or whatever, and be like, oh, I have this board, it's amazing. And then I think that one's probably like my most talked about one. It was the AstroRock board that I have. I commented on the video. I went back and commented and said I bought this board specifically or because of your video. Like if it wasn't for your video, I wouldn't have bought this board. And he was like, "Yeah, that's awesome, man." He's like, "I'm glad I could help you out." And then like all these people, I ended up going like 60, 70 something posts and comments on that one comment. And I ended up helping a bunch of people, and several people ended up buying the board because I was able to tell them shit about it. And
so you should be like at MSI or ASRock, hook me up, yo.
Right. So it's like, had I not had that box checked, I wouldn't have had all of that conversation and techie nerd shit going on, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, no, there's some cool features about it, but it's stupid. Like it's like I
mean, I can understand why you wouldn't want to be forced to do something.
Anti-hipster. I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's just people are like, oh, I already have Facebook. Why do I need Google Plus? Blah blah blah. Right. Just don't want to use it. Don't want to.
Right.
They're already set in their ways, so it's like
because like the one thing
having to sign up for Google Plus to use YouTube, when they don't want to. I mean, it's another.
And I feel that way about fucking Facebook,
negativity
though.
Towards Google Plus.
Like Facebook now, like if you want to use their app and you're using their app on Android or whatever, and then somebody sends you
the biggest thing I hate about the new
separate
Facebook
fucking
app,
Messenger pisses me off.
Well, that's not a big deal. That's fine. I like the chat heads because it's easy to. I don't have to open the app; it comes up, But anyways,
on your phone.
Besides that, yeah.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate having to have a separate app for my fucking Messenger. It pisses me off.
It doesn't matter to me. But the integrated browser in Facebook, the app.
Is there?
Yeah, you can click on stuff, it opens up in Facebook. You have to like open it in Chrome if you want to open it in Chrome, or open the video in YouTube if you want to open it in YouTube. Like you have to, it's like inside of
it is.
I hate that so much. I wish there was a way to turn it off. Or that right there makes me want to get rid of it. Because like I specifically don't sign into Facebook on my phone browser because I want to keep it separate. It's not like
wait, what? You don't sign into into Facebook on your phone?
Through Chrome. Yeah, through Chrome.
Oh, through
Chrome. If I go to a website linked, like how they have the Facebook links, like the like and stuff, it's just the stupid tracking thing. That's why they did it.
Well, you don't have to sign into Facebook through Chrome to say open on Chrome.
What do you mean?
Why are you talking about signing in through Chrome on your phone?
Signing into Facebook.
You don't have to do that. Yeah, you don't have to sign. You don't have to sign into Facebook through Chrome on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a security thing. Facebook put in the browser in their app so they could link Facebook to all the websites you go to. That's why they did it. So, like, you know, like this page right here, how it has Facebook Share. You know, like if you move up above the Google Plus guy.
Yeah.
Scroll up. See, like the Facebook Share? Any website with that will track your information if you're signed in through Facebook. And a lot of people didn't. They have standalone apps, so they never signed in through their browser through the apps. I mean, signed in through Facebook through their browser, right? Because they have a standalone app. So when you go to, like, you click on a page to go to this link or whatever,
and you're using their browser, then it forces that whole thing.
Now they can get information.
I see what you're saying.
And tie ads in that way and stuff like that. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's annoying. I mean, I don't know.
It's like
it's dumb, but
they know that their shit is shady, and so they force you to do it because there's no way to really work around it.
Yeah, they force it, and that's the only reason they forced it, is so they can drive ad revenue that way, is with the Facebook links on web pages.
So it's like a malicious type thing. Not really malicious.
It is. I mean, in reality, it's not a big deal, but
right.
They implemented that just because of that.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like using it, and it annoys the hell out of me. That's my biggest thing with Facebook right now, at least with the app. It's so annoying.
But yeah, they're
stupid, trivial, and whatever. But whatever. I just don't. I mean, because I don't have ad block on my phone. What it comes down to is I don't have ad block on my phone, so
neither do
I don't want to click on some random link and then my ad pops up and then I click it and that ad gets my Facebook information, even though they don't really share anything. But I don't know.
Yeah,
stupid, but annoying. Stupid pet peeve, but I don't know. That's my biggest thing. But
so a lot of people will be happy now, and they can quit crying because I'm tired of hearing about it.
Even though it really wasn't a big deal,
it was. I mean, if you're ever on our Android with Reddit, I don't know if you go on there very often or anything, but anytime anything about Google Plus comes up, you go into it, and like the top 5 comments that are like upvoted like a million times. You're like, oh, I don't know why Google Plus has to be fucking integrated in with YouTube. It's so stupid. I don't even use YouTube because I have to use Google Plus.
Biggest circle jerk on the internet.
It is, but still, I mean, it's people go on there and they speak their mind, and so many people whine and cry about Google Plus being connected to YouTube.
But in reality, who cares?
Like, even Linus complains about it. I'm like, why?
But
it makes it so easy. You share a fucking YouTube video and immediately post on Google Plus. You don't have to do it yourself.
Yeah, but
it posts it out there and you get more views. Why would you hate that? I don't understand.
Yeah, they hate it because it's required, but it's the same thing. Like I hate the YouTube browser thing. The Facebook browser thing. There's really no reason. The sharing information, but people do that anyways. It's not like it's a huge deal. It's not like they're getting the private information, but it's like it's just something stupid that people latch on to.
Right.
Because they see it as, they're trying to force Google Plus down people's throats. When in reality, it's like a Reddit account. Well, people.
Well, in reality, what it is to me is
you just sign up for it.
It's like your Android account.
You just leave it. Who cares?
Right. It's like your Android account. You sign in through your Android or whatever, and you're connected to like 20-something apps immediately. Do you use all 20-something apps? No. Why the fuck do you care? Yeah. Just keep using YouTube like normal, and you're fine.
No, it's just people saw it as they're forcing it down your throat.
Right. But they're forcing you to use their calendar as well, because you're automatically signed into Google Calendar. What if you don't want to use Google Calendar? It doesn't matter. Just don't use it. Don't go to it. Delete that app off your phone, and you're done.
That's the only reason that I see people hating on it.
Just people being bitches, that's all.
Exactly. They're like, Google's trying to force us to use Google Plus. When who cares? It's just a stupid thing you sign up for and you never use. You don't even use real information, so who cares?
Right.
They're saying, you're losing the anonymity of the internet. It's like,
well, you are technically, because Google Plus required the real name policy.
You just make up. I had one TIS It was the first name. IMO or SIMO is the last.
Oh
name.
yeah, I mean you can get around it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Who
I just
cares?
use my real name because I don't fucking care. Google knows everything about me anyway.
For my TektopiaTV thing.
Yeah.
It's because I don't want to link my real name with that and Twitch and stuff, which doesn't really matter. But
yeah, because like I asked whenever it went to that, and it's like, oh, do you want to stop using Unithius or whatever, and you want to start using your full name or whatever, and it's like you can start using it now, but it will be automatically switched to that in the future. And everybody was making such a big deal about it, and I'm like, oh, so now you can't just fucking use all this racial comments and shit and be a freaking little twat in the comments section without people knowing who you really fucking are. That's what the problem is. It's because people want to be complete toxic assholes, and now they're called
that
out.
And also
it has nothing to do with their privacy. It has everything to do with they're gonna know who the fuck you are when you say the shit you say now.
Yeah, and I guess maybe if you use Google Plus and you like weird videos or something, maybe, and you don't want people to know you like those videos,
then don't watch those videos or don't sign into Google Plus.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could see. Maybe
I can watch videos on YouTube without signing into anything.
Yeah, maybe this bodybuilder guy kept liking cat videos, and then saw all these stupid cat videos.
It's like, oh, Chuck, I saw that video you liked.
I mean,
you fucking homo.
So stupid. It's the only thing I could think of, but I mean, who cares?
You better bench 585 pounds today after watching that shit, faggot.
Just like me overreacting and being dumb over the Google implement or Facebook implemented browser.
All right, I guess we got to get moving because once it hits 2 hours, it breaks it up into 2 videos on YouTube, and that's annoying.
Indeed.
All right. So anyway, they so far Google has stripped Google Plus out of Gmail search, the navigation bar, photos, Hangouts, and the service has dumped its real name policy, which I just mentioned a little bit ago. So,
which is cool.
You won't have to use your real name anymore on Google Plus or YouTube. You can go back to Fuckface McGee if you want to, and it's all good.
Yeah, I used to be kind of weary about using my full name.
I was at first, but now I don't care because
then it's like
everybody can find who you are anyway if they know what they're doing. So
yeah, that's why I was like, who cares? I mean,
yeah.
Ever.
The one thing I had a problem with is there's this thing. Kristen was like, "Oh, you can't. I block all my crap. I block my LinkedIn account. You can't find my LinkedIn account by Googling it." And I'm like, people can find anything they want to find. She's like, "No, you can't. I blocked it. It's private." I'm like, okay. So I went and started searching on it, and I couldn't really find her LinkedIn account very easily. I mean, I could if I knew more about hacking and shit, of course. But I was digging through some stuff or whatever, and there's this one website where it has loads of fucking information about people. It's scary, dude. I forgot the name of it, but you can opt out of it. But in order to opt out of it, you have to give them a proof of ID to show who you are and your email address. And I'm like, fuck you. Yeah. And it has your number, but your phone number, but it says 321 or whatever, and then it's all asterisks. And then it'll have your street address. It'll say for me it just says the 563 and then it's asterisk and then street and then asterisks. And so it has information. They have our information, but then it has it said the last 3 or 4 places that Kristen has worked at is on there with the addresses to those places. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, I don't know if I like that. That's some scary stuff.
It's
there.
Crazy the amount of information that you give out over the internet.
Yeah,
I mean, because all that, same thing I was talking about, all that information, your likes and stuff. I can't remember what's shared through the websites, with that link thing. But anything that has the Facebook like thing, there's some link in there where they can get information from it or something like that. I can't remember. It was a big thing 6 months
I remember
ago,
it. Yeah, I remember it being talked about before.
Yeah, and it's they have access to all the stuff you like, and maybe your job history kind of stuff, or whatever's public in your about section, about yourself or whatever's public in there, they can get information on. So it's that stuff. I mean, you're basically giving that anything you put up on the internet, you're giving out anyways. So right. You have to think anything you post or write about, even if you have your privacy settings, you're giving up that information. So
oh yeah,
it shouldn't come to a surprise to people, I guess,
Yep.
but it still sucks. I mean,
if you ever connected yourself to the internet or signed into anything on the internet, your information's
there's so much information about you out there on the internet.
Yeah, I was reading that thing the other day. What was it that I was reading? I think they said in 2013 there was 4.4 zettabytes of information put on the internet in 2013, and they said they're expecting by 2020 there will be 44 zettabytes of information on the internet.
It's ridiculous. The internet it's a crazy place.
And I was watching a video game one time, just a couple days ago, like a Let's Play. What?
A video game?
Yeah, I was watching a Let's Play of somebody playing it on YouTube, and there was a good quote in there. It said something like, "I now know why they call it the World Wide Web, because anything you post on there is like it's caught in the web, like it's in the web, and you're fucked. It's there, and it will always be there." Yep. You can say you deleted it, but it ain't gone.
Exactly. Just like that article I was reading just before we came on air, like with Windows 10, the upgrade or whatever. I guess if you use like the Express Windows 10 upgrade, like it opts into a bunch of stuff, like where it'll share any of your Wi-Fi passwords. Like it'll share your Wi-Fi password to I don't know if I still have the link, but anyways, all your Skype friends. What else was it? Shit, I can't remember. Oh, Outlook. Anyone you have an Outlook, it'll share your Wi-Fi password with.
What is it? What settings are they? Express settings. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And there's a couple of like little things in there, like and Facebook if you chose to. So I mean, and then you send your Wi-Fi passwords, like all your stored passwords on your computer. You send them to Microsoft, and then they store them on their cloud or whatever. So it's like, I mean, it's just crazy. You're giving up all that information. I mean, if you just do the fast option or whatever, which many people will do, and then you think about all the people that use the same passwords, like you use your Wi-Fi password, and that's your same password as your bank account and stuff like that, because people are dumb. You know, it's crazy.
Automatically connect to networks shared by my contacts.
Yeah. So
automatically connect to suggested open networks. Not all networks are secure. Wait, whoa. So they by default that's on, automatically connect to suggested open networks.
Yeah.
Even though it says not all networks are secure, that should not be a default.
Well, I mean, like if you go to like a cable or a hotel or something like that, some of those Wi-Fi's are unsecured. You know, they're just open. You log in, and they have
I know. I don't want it to automatically connect to it, though.
Yeah, I know. I agree completely.
I'll connect to it whenever I want to connect to it.
Yeah, but that's how it is, man. There's a lot of like tricky stuff in there too. Like, oh man.
See, that's funny too, because in Windows, all the Windows 7 installs that I've done, and all the Windows 8 and times that I've installed it, I've always just clicked Express settings, so I have no idea what that's even doing.
Oh my god, I never do Express settings.
Yeah, even like I just don't fucking
even
care.
Even just installing something stupid. It's like, custom installer.
Oh yeah, those like like a program and stuff that I'm installing. I always do custom install. I always do Express. Yeah, I always do Express settings.
Because I always think, they're gonna trick and hide something in there that you're just accepting to.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's just kind of.
Where's this article that you found? Do you remember who it was by?
Yeah, I'll find it. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Computer Weekly or something, maybe, or How to Geek.
This is like security website that was posted on. It was from Hard OCP or whatever on their front page. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Call it Wi-Fi sense. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. So if you're like friends with someone, you go to their house, you can just automatically connect to the Wi-Fi. You don't ask them for the password and stuff like that. I mean, I can kind of see like that, but it's like, I don't know.
But you said like shares throughout like your contacts, like through email.
Yeah, Outlook.
Like emails all of your people. Like,
it doesn't how does that technically work? Email them, but I guess if they opt into this Wi-Fi sense as well,
they can connect to it from anywhere.
Yeah, if they're within range.
Oh, if they're within range.
So,
okay.
like, if you share it or whatever, and I share it too, I could drive by your house, and then connect to your Wi-Fi when I'm outside because it will
Fucking
automatically
creepy.
share me the password. I mean, and then the passwords are shared on, Microsoft servers and blah blah blah. It's just kind of, I don't know. But then you think about the same thing, like just all this Wi-Fi stuff. I mean, Google stores all your Wi-Fi information for locations and stuff like that. Like the Google cars that drive around, they log all that Wi-Fi information, so they know this MAC address and this, from this Wi-Fi is at this location. That's why sometimes if you move with your Wi-Fi router and then you like do maps on your phone, before it actually gets GPS signal, it'll put you in the wrong place because Google's logged that Wi-Fi signal at this location rather than the location you actually are at.
Yeah.
So,
for networks you choose to share access to, the password is sent over an encrypted connection and stored in an encrypted file on a Microsoft server, and then sent over a secure connection to your contact's phone if they use Wi-Fi Sense and they're in range of the Wi-Fi network you shared.
Mm-hmm. So it's like technically a hacker could, attack that database, get access to that database, and then they basically have Wi-Fi wherever they want. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, yeah, that's far-fetched and stuff like that. But it's just like, I mean, if you're not going to use that, why would something like this be automatically turned on with the Express settings? It's just kind of like not needed.
It says the company says that your contacts will only be able to share your network access and that Wi-Fi Sense will block those users from accessing any other shared resources on your network, including computers, file shares, or other devices. But these words of assurance probably ring hollow for anyone who's been paying attention to security trends over the past few years, given the myriad ways in which social networks and associated applications share and intertwine personal connections and contacts. It's doubtful that most people are aware of who exactly all of their social network followers really are from one day to the next.
Yeah. Especially now, like I use Facebook for business, and I have a lot of people that I've never really talked to in person, maybe on the phone or something like that, but just like regular car people or whatever, I add them on Facebook because I might make a sale from them, so why not? And, all the people, well, I mean, Outlook I don't really use, I guess, I use Outlook email, but I don't know how that integrates. Like, I don't use Skype or anything like that, so at least that's good. Skype's only my personal friends, but
yeah.
I mean, what if you use Skype for business and had all these other people on there, and then, like, they get access to your business? Some stupid person upgrades their computer or whatever, and then they have the email on their phone or whatever, and then now another business contact or whatever has your business's Wi-Fi password, so now they can do I don't know, I'm just making stuff up, for malicious reasons, but it's just, it's a stupid feature to have on automatically.
Yeah.
So
Microsoft's solution for those concerned requires users to change the name, aka SSID, of their Wi-Fi network to include the text _opt-out somewhere in the network name. For example, old network name here _opt-out.
Yeah.
What?
Stupid. Well, they go on and talk about like Google as well, with their Google stuff at the end, where you could opt out of the Google location stuff, doing the same type of thing. So it's just that they won't share.
But Google doesn't share my access, and they don't encrypt my password and all that stuff and give it to my friends that are close by. That's what this is doing.
No. Yeah, that's a little different. But at least, Google stores your network information though for location purposes. But I'm just like giving an example. But
so Google, well, yeah, they would have to be able to store that because you're typing it in to sign into your network.
Well, not even that. No, like the Google cars. I'm saying, like when they go do the Google Maps and stuff, when they drive around, they collect all your Wi-Fi information for location purposes, like your MAC addresses and stuff of your Wi-Fi. I don't think.
Why do they need that though?
So, like, if you're connected to Wi-Fi and you open your phone and you don't have GPS on, it knows your location based off your Wi-Fi information. They just help location, quicker locationing. Just like you go to Google right now. Like, if you open Google and go to Google Maps, well, you probably don't want to do it now, but it'll center on where you live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Just like Google uses that information that they collect.
I just figured it was because I marked it. I mean, I figured it was something to go along with that, but I figured it was mostly just because I had it set as my home.
Well, yeah, that too, as well.
So I figured it had nothing to do with the fact that they were like collecting my MAC address as they were driving around.
No, yeah, I mean, you do the same thing. You take your laptop to a business and open it up, and boom, it'll know exactly where you are. So, I mean, it helps their ad revenues and stuff like that as well, like Google, to give you, specific ads for locations and stuff like that. So that's where Google's using that information. But it's like, I mean, that, it sucks, but I'm okay with it because it benefits me, at a very little cost of personal information. Or sharing my Wi-Fi password, it's like, that's a bit extreme, especially to all your contacts on Skype and Outlook.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh, man, to be a default on option, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
I mean, the feature is cool and stuff. I mean, it'd be great.
I mean, it would be awesome.
You're friends with this guy, and you just go over to his house, and all of a sudden you connect to his Wi-Fi.
What would be
ask for the Wi-Fi password and stuff like that.
Right.
That's cool.
But so if you do that, then have it to where, number one, it's not a default on option, and number two, have it like a setting in your contact list where you can say, allow this guy, allow that guy, allow that guy. Because I would have like 4 or 5 people selected, and that was it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can.
It wouldn't be my whole fucking contact list.
So, I mean, the idea is great. The implementation's pretty crap, especially with the default on options. But
that's typical Microsoft.
Yeah.
So anyway, on to the next one.
I mean, maybe they're collecting this information, but
yeah,
I don't know why. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of like a reason for them to collect this information, like that benefit them, but I can't see of a reason. But maybe.
To gain access to spy on you like NSA. They're just going to give all your information to the NSA so they can hack right in. I mean, they got all your information for your router, including the frickin' password.
Yeah.
Encrypted.
Mm-hmm.
Which is encrypted by them, which means they can see it.
If you think about it, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's really the server is really secured, but if if there was some cyber terrorist that could hack into that, get information, and then they have access to pretty much anyone's Wi-Fi, they can go anywhere and do anything, and then move locations.
If they can hack into a government website and take all the information from people that have security clearances, your information's not safe anywhere.
Yeah, so they
can hack into anything they want if they really wanted to.
Well, I guess technically, if they're that good anyways, like, they could do all that, they could just hack your Wi-Fi. It's super easy to hack Wi-Fi's anyways, so they wouldn't really need their Wi-Fi passwords and stuff, but
but you could hack one area and get like millions of people's stuff all in one go rather than going individually.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just very wary about that, but
yeah, I'll definitely be turning that off though.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I didn't know if you had heard about this one.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I didn't hear about it until Kristen said something about it the other day. She's like, "Did you hear that AT&T bought DirecTV?" I was like, "What?
What was it?"
So she sent me this link.
T-Mobile and what's the other one? DirecTV and what's the competitor for DirecTV? I can't remember.
Dish.
Yeah. I guess T-Mobile and Dish are trying to like merger as well. That was a rumor a while back as well. I don't know if it's related to this. Like,
that makes less sense than this, though.
Yeah,
because AT&T already does like a TV service. T-Mobile does.
Yeah, I know. But even this doesn't make that much sense.
It does.
It's just.
But what doesn't make sense though is that they're still leaving it as like basically 2 separate services.
Yeah.
Because like Uverse is still going to be a thing, but it says
that Uverse is their fiber stuff.
Yeah, but it's TV as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's fiber TV though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why would
technically it's like
But they own the same company, and NFL Sunday
just like
Ticket is staying with DirecTV
service.
and not to AT&T. That's what's weird.
It's just
like
different tiers of service.
But AT&T owns DirecTV, so you would think that whatever DirecTV had, AT&T would now have. So why is NFL Sunday Ticket not coming to Uverse?
Well, that's probably an exclusive deal. Like the
to
contract.
DirecTV, which AT&T owns now. So,
yeah, but the deal that the NFL signed with DirecTV or whatever is exclusive to that only network.
But now AT&T owns that network. So,
well, I mean, if AT&T, if everything AT&T was called DirecTV, then they could probably do it. But they can't give that service out to AT&T.
But they are. Because they're going to be still giving it to DirecTV, which AT&T owns. So AT&T is still going to be making the money off of it.
It's probably just the technical wordings of the language of the contract they signed.
That's dumb. But the biggest thing,
saying, like, you sign this thing that you will only give this $1 million to a guy named Bob, right? Or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. And then some other guy changes his name to Bob, and then he can get the same benefits or whatever. Say, okay, like, I'm trying to think. Okay, say
the way that I'm looking at it, though, is
anyone named Cameron can you drive your car, right? When they're 16, right? And then you say you have another kid or whatever, and his name's Joe or whatever. I don't know, whatever. And then, so even though they're the same, they can't use your car. But if they just change their name, that's not a good analogy. But you get what I'm saying.
The way I'm looking at it is like, say, like you own a lumber service.
Mm-hmm.
And you mostly cut pine trees in your own lumber yard over here. Then you buy another company that cuts redwoods. You're going to tell me that I have to continue cutting redwoods in that one even though I own it? I can't just start cutting redwoods over here now? That's fucking retarded. Why does it matter?
It's the contract.
NFL's still getting their money regardless.
But it's a contract with a third party. So it's just probably technical language in that contract that they cannot share.
So dumb. They own that company, though. So they own everything about DirecTV, 100%. So how do you not say that whatever is DirecTV's is now mine? So now it's mine. I can put it on AT&T because DirecTV is AT&T.
It's not their service. It's NFL's service through DirecTV.
Right.
Or something.
But DirecTV is still displaying it, so why can't AT&T when AT&T owns DirecTV?
Because AT&T isn't DirecTV.
But they are now.
No.
Because they own them.
Two.
Is it? Then they don't own them then. It's
they
one
do.
Company. It's AT&T.
It's technical languages. It's just like saying...
Technical language is fucking
just like
retarded.
saying... it is...
It sounds like a way to fuck people over and get what you want, though. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really come off as a monopoly now. But it is. Anyway, whatever. So, bought them for $49 billion with a few conditions. Apparently in place for 4 years. So I'm guessing they have like 4 years to do this. It's a requirement that AT&T expand its fiber network and hook up gigabit internet to eligible schools, libraries, and provide affordable standalone internet for low-income customers in its service areas. Another requirement is aimed at AT&T's data usage caps, saying it can't use them to discriminate against other video services. So they're not allowed to put data usage caps on people using Netflix and Hulu and all that shit.
Yeah, that's fine. But that should have been with net neutrality laws, but we'll go with it. Well, I guess they're saying like kind of like T-Mobile in a sense, just as a analogy or whatever. Like music streaming services don't count towards your data, so they could do something like, oh, this service doesn't count towards your data, but Netflix counts towards your data cap. You know, I think that's just wording, so they can't do something like that. Like, I don't know what DirecTV has that's like a streaming service or something like that, but
I don't know why they wouldn't be allowed to do that, though, because T-Mobile does that with music stuff.
But it's a little different.
Is it though? I mean, music is the highest use of bandwidth on a mobile device, other than maybe movies.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is exactly the same thing because
I mean
they select which music services it is,
right?
So they're controlling.
I mean, it's gotten bigger. I mean, now it's up to like 50 something.
The FCC is trying to phase that out, so that's why they put those implementations in there.
Yeah, it's
they just haven't gotten DirecTV or AT&T to do it, or T-Mobile. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. So it says no Sunday ticket for users. Your current plans, channels, and pricing won't change, but new cross bundles are coming soon. And so on to AT&T and why they suck so bad. Apparently they were fined $100 million by the FCC for throttling, and they're saying that they don't want to pay it because it didn't cause any harm to anybody.
Yeah.
They claim that their throttling never caused harm and that their throttling was clearly disclosed to their unlimited customers. They are also claiming that this has already passed its statute of limitations. So they shouldn't be allowed to... Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to be charged for it or whatever. And it says AT&T also feel that their First Amendment right was violated when they were forced to tell their customers that they had violated an FCC rule. And they also claim, or the FCC says they could have fined AT&T up to $16,000 per violation for their literal million of violations, but settled at $100 million to avoid an astronomical figure. So AT&T says that, well, this they said this $100 million fine is just plucked out of thin air, and the injunctive sanctions it proposes are beyond the commission's authority. So they're complaining that $100 million was just picked out of nowhere, but yet the FCC probably could have sued them for trillions of dollars, theoretically.
Yeah. Depending on how many customers, because if you think about it, let's do the math.
I'd say at least 1 million customers, probably, if not more.
Well, I mean, that's only $16 million. How many millions of customers?
$16,000 times... $16,000 times a million is not 16 million.
I was thinking 16.
I'm tired, but I'm not that tired.
Now. I'm really tired. Took a nap before the show too, and I guess it didn't even help.
Probably made you worse.
Probably.
It's a lot. It's a lot. They could have probably put AT&T out of business if they charged them $16,000 per violation.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, I had $49 billion to buy DirecTV, so
it would still put a serious hurting on them, though.
Yeah.
So anyway, AT&T at it again, screwing people over. Now they think that they don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. It didn't hurt anyone, so even though they were wrong, we don't have to do any. We don't have to pay any money because we just say it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
What?
This 3D XPoint technology.
Yes, it is.
I didn't read anything about it, but I assume it's good. Is it
Intel and Micron jointly announced it?
Is it NAND, or what is it for?
It is not NAND.
Yeah.
It is
just more like
it's more like DRAM, I think.
But they said it's like I don't remember. But anyways, it's cool.
Anyway, yeah. Quick notes or whatever that I wrote down. It's read as XPoint, not XPoint, of course. But stackable technologies. Yes, XPoint. Stackable technology similar to HBM, high bandwidth memory that they're doing on GPUs now with AMD. 8 to 10 times the density of DRAM, 1,000 times the speed, and 1,000 times the endurance of today's NAND.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, and they're already working on and manufacturing 128 gigabyte chips right now, with a release date of 2016 is all it says. No month or quarter. Cost of this technology will fall somewhere between DRAM and NAND prices, so pretty decent.
Micron flash technologies. So I think it's more of like a NAND technology for solid storage, which is good. I mean, especially if it's the 1,000 times the speed and 1,000 times the endurance. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's non-volatile, so you turn it off, it stays there just like a normal hard drive would. I'm trying to read some of this shit up here.
20 nanometer process.
Yeah. Whereas DRAM requires a transistor at each memory cell, making it big and expensive. The amount of voltage sent to each 3D XPoint technology selector enables its memory cell to be written to or read without requiring a transistor.
Dude,
no idea what the fuck any of that means, but okay.
Yeah, dude, this stuff it's like super fascinating to me. I mean, because I was watching.
Look at this thing. Look at this sweet little wafer. It's like all like nice and rainbow colored and pretty.
But no, I was watching.
There it is.
I think it was Linus.
In your face.
Someone, I don't know. I was watching something, and they were talking about single atom transistors and stuff like that. And you just think about like the 20 nanometer architectures that these chips are. I think the Intel chips, the latest Intel chips, are going to be 18 nanometer or something like that. But it's just I don't know. It's just like how small they manufacture this stuff. It's mind boggling. And then I can't remember if it's the next step or something, but they're talking about single atom transistors, which is just, manufacturing down to a single atom. It's just crazy to think about. The CPUs in your computer, the amount of transistors and stuff, for the old school stuff, literally took up the size of houses and rooms and buildings and stuff like that to equal the amount of power that's in this tiny little chip. It's ridiculous, man. We had to get this technology from aliens. It's just crazy to think about how they've I don't know, man. It's really fascinating.
Yeah, it is. It's insane. But where do you go from here?
Once you get
smaller.
Once you get onto single atom, that's like this technology is 3D stuff. That's what they're gonna start building things on 3D. And the precision of the manufacturing process of building these tiny little transistors and stuff like that, and doing the 3D and I don't guess you could call it 3D printing and stuff like that. Just all this, it's just crazy where technology is going. I don't know.
This was the article I was reading, and as digital world quickly grows from 4.4 zettabytes of digital data created in 2013 to an expected 44 zettabytes by 2020. 3D XPoint technology...
2024.
2024. 3D XPoint technology...
204.
The technology can turn this immense amount of data into valuable information in nanoseconds.
Yeah.
For example, retailers may use 3D XPoint technology to more quickly identify fraud detection patterns in financial transactions. Healthcare researchers could process and analyze larger data sets in real time, accelerating complex tasks such as genetic analysis and disease tracking. Performance benefits of 3D XPoint technology could also enhance PC experience, allowing consumers to enjoy faster interactive social media and collaboration, as well as more immersive gaming experiences. The non-volatile nature of the technology also makes it a great choice for a variety of low-latency storage applications, since data is not erased when the device is powered off. So it's because technically DRAM is faster than NAND, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's reaching the speeds of RAM, but non-volatile. That's the big thing, the big deal about this.
At 8 to 10 times the density of DRAM too.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
That is
ridiculous. You get a stick of RAM, it's 16 gigs, but 16 gigs and 4 chips that are pretty big. You start getting 128 gigabyte chip that's this big. That's crazy, dude. Think about how much, dude. You can have a phone with I don't know, a terabyte of storage on your phone. I mean, technically, eventually we will need it, but then the speed of it is super fast. The durability of it's super fast. I mean, it's exciting technologies. I mean, we've seen NAND technologies increase so much that the price of SSDs have plummeted. Yeah. Like I said, like when I bought my SSD in 2007, 2008 or whatever it was $200 for 120 gig or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, now you can get
120 gig for like $50.
Yeah, 500 gigabyte for same price, $160 or $170. A terabyte for the same amount that I paid for 120 gig, and the speed is way faster, and the speed, the I/O, the input outputs, and that is all a lot faster, a lot higher, and then also the durability of it is so much greater now too. I mean, it's just it's great. I'm all for it. And then the speeds, like we always say, the best upgrade you can do for your computer is an SSD, man.
It really is.
I mean, it really is. The low latency and everything, a lot more
speed with just opening programs and just doing random tasks here and there, whatever. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's good. 3D cross point technology. I'm all for it.
Yep. But they said that the price is supposed to be between DRAM and NAND prices, so that seems like it's pretty damn cheap. NAND's pretty cheap.
I think NAND is cheaper than DRAM, so it would be more expensive, but then the speed and the endurance is a lot higher. I mean, if you can get 100 gigabyte,
DRAM technically is pretty expensive when you think that it's like 100 and I paid like $200 and something for 16 gigabytes. So DRAM is definitely more expensive.
It's that you got to think of the speed too.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying DRAM is more expensive than NAND.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, if you had NAND, the speed of DRAM,
dude, could you imagine
like a DDR4 RAM? Oh my god!
Could you imagine having a fucking SSD, like your hard drive on your computer was as fast as your fucking RAM is?
Yeah, that's like when we're talking the X99 platforms. Like,
that'd be freaking retarded.
When they come out with 16 gigabyte chips, you can have 128 gigabytes of RAM in your computer, and then have a like a 96 gigabyte RAM disk. So when you boot Windows or whatever, like the MSI board, I was reading one of the features, it automatically creates a RAM disk every time you boot Windows or whatever. So you can boot Windows and automatically transfer all the files and everything onto the RAM disk, so it's instant. You know,
that's crazy.
I mean, you think the SSD is fast, but that's only transferring at 500 gigabytes. Megabytes a second or whatever like that. Right. You start getting into, DRAM speeds, especially DDR4. You're getting 22,000, 30,000 megabytes a second. I mean, that's realistically, so and then the latency. I think. I mean. I don't know the latency differences between the RAM, between like your
SSD and RAM.
Yeah, SSD and RAM, but I'm sure it's a lot less.
Oh, it's probably it has to be a lot less.
But relatively speaking, would you notice the difference?
That. No, you wouldn't
because it'd be go from milliseconds to nanoseconds.
Right.
So I mean,
you would notice the transfer speeds for sure, though.
Yeah, transfer speeds for sure. Some things you would notice, like if you have to access a lot of small files and stuff like that. I mean, it is a good increase, but not as drastic as going from a. Well, I don't know. It could be drastic as going from a SSD or a regular hard drive, conventional hard drive, bladder drive to a SSD.
Yeah, there's a huge difference there, man. I boot up Cameron's computer, sitting there waiting for it before I can finally actually use it. Everything loads in the background. I'm like, buddy, I gotta buy a bigger SSD and give you one of my old ones because this is horrible. Oh, it's so horrible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I built my computer at work or whatever. It's just a platter drive or whatever, 1 terabyte platter drive, 7200 RPM. But it's not too bad, but still, you gotta wait, a minute or two before you can open everything and open all the browsers that I need and open Outlook and all that crap and be usable when you first boot up. So it definitely is. That's why I'm excited. When I'm upgrading my sister's computer, I'm going to be putting in the SSD So it's going from that old, slow, crappy.
She's gonna. I know.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be like.
Wow.
Wow. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Like, oh my god, this is totally worth the $500.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's more for my brother-in-law than my sister, but
yeah,
he plays the games and all that stuff and does his schoolwork and stuff on there. But
oh well. All right, we got like 5 minutes until we hit the 2-hour mark, so we need to close this up. The last article is not a big deal. I'm sure everybody and their grandmother's already heard about it. They've been talking about it like crazy. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe like usual. Oh man, I messed up again. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube's all Tektopia TV. Josh.
Twitch.tv/TektopiaTV every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
That guy up there is
Eastern
Justin.
Standard Time. I am Justin.
So
you can contact me at Twitter if you want to buy my my
$47.90K.
$47.90K.
$250.
Well,
somewhere around there.
Plus shipping and PayPal fees. I want to clear
shipping
$250, so I want to sell it for like $275.
Coke and hookers as well.
Well, that's what I'm going to use the money for. Coke and hookers for sure, 100%. But yeah,
that's not bad then. That's a good idea.
If you want to follow me or whatever, my Twitter is @TissimoTV. Yes.
TISSIMO TV.
Exactly. And I stream at Twitch TV / I don't stream. What am I talking about? Maybe eventually. But yeah.
Using my 100 plus thousands of viewers or whatever to promote your shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about getting a new streaming PC though.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you because I hope that you actually start doing it, even though you won't. But
no, I will.
Because you'll be like, I have to click a button, man. I'm lazy.
No, it's not that. It's the main game I play is Counter-Strike, and then when I'm playing Counter-Strike,
Well, maybe this will make you play Tomb Raider and Metro and Batman.
It's so hard, though, man. It's like, I want to play a little bit. Counter-Strike's just so much fun, and like I love shooting people in the head, go boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
You can do that with Metro.
Yeah, no, but it's not the same.
You need to play those games. I'm telling you, man. You'll be like, holy shit! Why did I wait so long?
I need to get Steam Share again from you. I will really want to play Far Cry 4.
All right, we can set that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're still on the list.
Yeah, I just for some reason, like when I reinstalled Steam, it deleted all your.
I think I just need to give you my Uplay stuff.
No, because it was through.
I did buy it through Steam, but it opens Uplay.
But anyway, Shadows of Mordor, I think you have too that I want to play. And anyways, we need to set up our share anyways because I think we have some games you want to play. Mirror's Edge and whatever.
All right, peeps. So thanks for watching. All the people that came to watch. But yeah,
appreciate it.
YouTube, like, and
love the chat interaction. So
feel free to send us something. Send us any articles or things you want us to talk about.
Exactly. Do all that cool stuff. And we will see you next week.
Yes.